What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks, a Saturday edition. We got, as usual, we got another good show lined up for y'all, and with some hot topics.
All right, let's
So,
like hot topics.
Yeah. No, these be your topics that you be sending me throughout the week. So don't just be mine.
Oh no, you got the relationship.
Yeah,
Oh
He
Lord,
got the relationship on.
I got a good one for y'all today.
Lord have mercy. I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah. You hearing some back feed or something?
No.
Oh, okay. So how was y'all week?
It was cool.
It was cool.
What? It was the first week of school. Yeah.
First week of
So
school.
first week of school.
Yeah.
First week of school was actually more surprising than like it was so good.
That's cool.
It was so good. The kids are kind of a little bit back to normal.
Yeah.
To some degree. I got 9th grade again, which is not my favorite, but they have been really, really, really good. And I got a kid that I taught in kindergarten. He's in my class.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So yeah, it's
I
been
didn't even know Mikey was teaching.
Yeah.
They should teach math, which is my weakness.
Yeah.
So we about to get this degree now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So that's-
hate math. You said high school.
Mhm.
High school math.
Yeah.
Lord, that God bless your soul, your heart, everything.
Mhm.
It's
That's
easy.
cool. So I was telling
What's
Mikey
easy?
though.
Teaching.
Math.
I don't know. I'm an English teacher, so
I got somebody do my papers and my math. Let me stop.
Geometry.
right.
Yeah. I was telling Mikey though, because she was saying how school it got off to a good start too. Because last year she was sending me pictures of like fights and videos of fights and police walking through the hallways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My friend Henry, the
crazy.
comedian Henry.
He's in Harvey with me.
Oh, he did with you.
I see Henry every day.
Yeah.
He be having me cracking up when I talk to him. He was like, yo. He said they got eyelashes.
Yeah.
You have a lot of material walking through these halls.
Oh,
I see
man.
First thing Monday morning.
Yeah.
I said, that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he told me the other day, like some stories. I was on the phone in tears laughing.
Man, listen.
Oh, wow.
It definitely keeps you young.
Yep.
Yeah, and every day is a new adventure. The kids, they be it's not a bad job.
Yeah.
It's not a bad job.
Oh, that's cool. As long as they, they in there learning and not all that fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
They're in the hallways. From what I hear, hallways and bathrooms.
Yeah, oh yeah, they love to hide out, but
Yeah.
my school is a little smaller, so we done made it a little harder to hide out now. Now the bathrooms stay open, so like not the door, but it's unlocked,
okay.
and it's never been unlocked. Somebody always had to let you in, so it's like the bathroom
Somebody
ain't
had
as
to let
fun
you
no
in the
more.
bathroom?
Yeah, because
Oh, wow.
but the bathroom isn't any fun anymore
Yeah.
because now people can access it like adults. Administration, we just walk in and out, and they be like, "Man, I ain't staying in this bathroom." Somebody keep popping up, like a teacher keep peeking their head in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
All right, let's get to the topics. The first one I'm gonna go talk about is Wayne Brady. He came out as pansexual.
Sexual.
So first of all, like, what is pansexual?
You don't discriminate.
yeah,
Oh.
any
Yeah, trans.
You don't discriminate against like
yeah.
different sexual people.
Yeah.
Oh, he will date people.
A trans.
Oh, all right.
Sexual.
Yeah.
Trans. Yeah.
He'll date anybody.
So
Right,
he is
right.
pansexual. So I mean, like, what was the purpose of him coming out? Though?
I have
If
no
he's not
idea.
married.
Who
I guess he
cares?
felt the need. Or maybe he was about to get caught, but maybe he was getting caught with something or somebody. And he was like, well, let me beat them to the punch.
Oh, okay.
It's funny
I don't
to
know.
me because I feel like it wasn't a surprise.
Yeah.
Like to me, I just like I've always gotten that vibe from him.
You know what I got?
He's
from
a little
him, though?
different.
I got more so. He was like a how do you say this?
Like
Uncle Tom lover, a little bit like
he
a
was
white
like a,
lover.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
I got
Oreo.
that from
Yeah,
him
like
too.
that, yeah.
Like that he was
Like he
into
would date
women that weren't black.
anything-
But
anything but a black woman.
it's
Yeah.
funny because to me, the pansexual makes sense for him. Like, if he would have came out as gay, I might have been like, because I just don't see. To me, his personality has always seemed like he would cross all the lines, like not just one. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was not surprised. I knew he was in the community some way or another. I wasn't
But
surprised.
I don't think I'm not surprised either. But like you said, or Mike said, like what made him come out and say whatever. Only thing I can think of was he got caught and he was like, "Let me beat him to the punch before."
Yeah.
Make an article about it.
Yeah.
I did see he played a role though in one of those. What show was he on? He played Little Richard.
He probably played the hell out of it too.
Huh?
He probably played the hell out of
He
it
played
That
Little
Little
Richard on
too.
the Soul Train. Remember they did the Soul Train thing? They had a series on that was called Soul Train.
But it wasn't a
Oh
actual movie.
yeah. But I didn't know he played.
Yeah, he did like
I know
like
what
a cameo or
she's
something. He
talking about.
played Little Richard on there. He did a good job.
I know he did.
He was more Little Richard than Little
Little
Richard.
Richard.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people not surprised. I think I don't know what the difference.
I was kind of surprised when he came out and said it. Like,
Yeah.
my thing was like, why? Like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
I was kind
You
of
said what's the
surprised.
difference?
Yeah, between pansexual and gay.
So
Because gay, I think, is when you like completely cross over
okay, yeah.
or whatever.
I just feel like the labels came from society, gay people having to justify the type of gay that they are.
Because at the end of the day, if you gay, you gay.
Right.
You buy. Now you got all these. Yeah. What's the other ones? Metrosexual, pansexual.
Yeah, it's just like
all these. Like what?
It's just I really feel like it's just labels for people who don't know where they identify within the community,
right? Yeah,
to identify and feel free in identifying that way. Like, I don't know, it's a lot. Yeah, that's why.
But I mean, can't you respect everybody's identity without like having all these
type labels? Yeah. Like I said, it's only two labels. It's either three. It's either you straight, you gay, or you bi.
Not.
People like to specify, I guess. So
I'm not bisexual. I'm pansexual. What?
Yeah, they get people into it.
And I guess you have to, in order to fully understand, you have to kind of be in the lifestyle to be empathetic, I guess. Yeah, you don't just
It is. Like
and the people in
it's like another title with you're who? You like what? Oh, okay. You know, that's how I feel.
Right.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Congratulations. I mean, what do you want? You know, like
like do y'all think that will affect his ability to get roles though?
Heck no. Nobody cares.
Right,
Like my response. Like my response, I just said, "You who? You what? Okay. How you doing today?"
I really think at this point, with gay and sexuality or whatever, I really feel at this point it's more people who don't care than do. Like I really feel like that. Like there's so many people. And those are the people who are like. I guess like the Karens of that situation, like people who just go nitpick and nag because they miserable in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really think people care as much as, because you don't hear all the stuff. We only hear about it when somebody feels discriminated against. Other than that, like we don't really hear too much. Yeah.
Like I said, people probably already had an idea that he was.
Absolutely.
He ain't just become this.
Yeah, he's been this. Exactly.
Wayne Brady is like a Carlton to me. Like I could see Carlton coming out saying something like this also.
Yeah.
Because in my head, Carlton.
You think so? Carlton like he gay?
I mean, I'm not gonna say he.
Yeah. He just act like a nerd. He nerdy though.
He's definitely Uncle Tom. Yeah, he's definitely one of them. Carlton. But I could see him as coming out and saying he's pansexual
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know why he just came to mind, but it just
Yeah.
came.
But see, like I said, with Wayne Brady, people suspected that he probably was gay anyway. Like it's not a surprise to people. And then when he came out, like y'all said, it wasn't like people wasn't. They was like, "Oh man, we already knew." Just like at your comedy show, didn't somebody ask somebody at your comedy show about gay people, and they asked him, did y'all come out? And then he said,
Oh no,
yeah.
that was at the what's the name?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then so people already know most of the time before you make that announcement.
Yeah,
So
he was like, "Does your family always know?"
Right, yeah.
And most of the time,
And one
your
of them
family
said
always
yeah, and
knows.
one of them said
Like,
no.
people already know, so
Right.
it wasn't a big shock to the public when Wayne Brady came out.
Yeah, you can tell.
I think
I feel
personally,
like
he could have just held that information.
he could have just kept living his life.
Oh, yeah. Maybe somebody's gonna try to blackmail him.
Like Kevin Hart when he was cheating on his wife that one time. Remember?
Yeah.
So
So
he
like,
got himself together after
He
that.
came out because she was great. Come out. He said, "No, I'm gonna come out before you."
yeah.
Beat him to the punch.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart was like, they're not gonna believe you. He just stuck to his lie. Yeah.
They not gonna believe you.
Yeah.
Gossip, all that
Yeah.
foolishness. Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Wayne Brady. What about
The next topic.
what's the next young lady? What's her name? Simone Biles. She just won her 8th title U.S. Gymnastics Championship.
She's so tiny.
She really is.
Like about how tall is this?
She
Simone
like
Biles?
4'11".
Four-
She like
4'10".
She
My
4'10".
husband like 6'5".
Yeah.
He is gorgeous.
Don't he play football?
Yeah. Jonathan
Yeah.
Owens. Jonathan. What's his name?
Yeah.
They heard.
I didn't know she was that small.
Yeah,
though.
Simone Biles is tiny.
Yeah.
She's fire though.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did she just have a baby?
She 4'8".
4'8".
She 4 feet,
She's
8 inches?
4'8". She's
Yeah.
tiny.
She just
Yeah.
got married. They just got married.
Oh, okay.
And they had, it was so much
I'm about to say, she ain't
controversy
having no baby
behind
right
her
now.
little
Yeah.
wedding and her choice of dress and her hair, and
She
she
didn't spend a lot of money on
she
herself.
spent
Yeah.
no money on
Right.
it. Like literally, she said she
Compared to
went
what she
to
had.
like
Yeah.
David's Bridal type of place and just, I don't even know if it was a bridal shop, just picked a dress that she liked and it was cheap. It was like,
Yeah.
$100
Yeah.
or something. People was having a fit.
and why would she wear her hair like that? I'm like, you are so ridiculously judgmental.
Because
Yeah.
you got
And
money,
that
you
man
can
love
go
her real
to
bad.
$10,000.
Love her real
Right.
bad.
Right.
Love her real bad.
They spend $5,000 on a wedding dress.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no.
You need a bunch of people that's gonna talk about you.
And then
So-
hers
and
still
a
with
bunch of
you.
people who only came to the wedding to eat your food and talk about you
Yeah.
and not bring you a gift. Like, what are we doing here?
Yes. So that means y'all think she's gonna be in the Olympics then in 24 then, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad she back.
And what's the other girl name? She Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh,
She coming back too.
I
Yeah.
love it.
People
I
was
love
giving
every
her,
bit of it.
People was giving her the blues too at one point.
Yeah, we talked about her last Sunday on
Yeah.
our sports show, Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's doing good now too, and
Yeah.
gonna probably make some noise in the Olympics. So that'll be good for them.
You gotta support them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Simone Biles, that's a tiny little thing. She up there just a flipping and yeah.
Gymnastics is a serious
And her
sport
body
to
is
me.
cut
Like
up.
it's always been like intriguing to me because they so compact, but they are like stacked. Like they be so
Yeah, her
strong
body is
and
cut up, her
like
little body.
yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really all those kind of too cut up too. But I mean that's cool, No,
I don't think she bodybuilderish looking.
Yeah.
She just,
But
but she do
she do
kind
have
of look.
definition though.
Yeah, she do have a lot of definition. Yeah, and her little leotards and so forth. Like she really don't have. I guess she don't have the boom boom body. It's just like
Yeah.
muscular.
She's built like an athletic.
Yeah,
athlete.
she's
athletic.
yeah.
Yeah. So all right, so that's short and sweet for Simone Biles.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah,
'Cause
congratulations.
she brought her yeah. I seen the thing. She was holding somebody's baby
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Biles, but I don't know who baby that was. I didn't even read the article.
All right, so I know y'all heard about like what's going on with Steve Harvey and his wife,
Yes.
and the allegations are that she had an affair. Or she cheated on him with his bodyguard and his cook. What's the dude named Big Boom or something like that?
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
They are denying
Yeah,
it.
they
The mess
denied
out of it. I
He
seen him.
denied it. He came forward. It was denied it. They said he fired his social media publicist person and everything for letting it get that far.
Yeah, well, his social media person put out a tweet or something that said, "Name a comedian that you don't find funny," and that caught that brought a lot of heat to them.
And they said Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to have come from his account. Like
I missed all that.
So he had to address that, but he addressed that. I saw where he addressed that statement from the about the comedian, but I didn't see him address the statement about the affair not being true. So why would he address one accusation and not address the other one? So I don't know. It might.
I guess only time will tell.
Yeah, it might be.
They try and cover it up.
But you know what the crazy thing is, though, too? Because I don't know exactly what happened in his previous marriage, because this is his third marriage, whatever, right? But his previous marriages, it was accusations of infidelity, whatever, on his part. So if it is infidelity in his marriage on her part, this time,
see, a lot of people, even if it's not true, you know, people just jump right on it. Because people don't like it. They were like, "That's the hell you get." You know, so
absolutely, because he stand real tall on this lady.
Oh, yeah.
Like she don't do no wrong. She the best thing that ever happened to him. And that, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Everybody know her background.
And it's gonna make him look crazy.
Right?
And they was cousins.
Yeah. So the bodyguard ain't got enough money.
Yeah, so that's weird to me. Like, why you?
How you gonna mess up with the bodyguard? Mess with the bodyguard and Steve got the money.
But a lot
bodyguard might got the rhythm, motion.
Women having affairs with the rich bodyguard. Donald Trump's wife. What was his second wife's name?
Oh, she should have.
She had
whoever. All his wives should have cheated on him.
Messing with the bodyguard.
All his wives should have cheated on him.
Yes. Excited by him.
Somebody said, "Look at the president. He got small hands." What they said about small hands?
And them thumbs.
Remember when that was going on in the what was it? The debates or something?
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Ain't nothing wrong with my hands, and nothing wrong with that." The public said, "What is going on this thing?"
Who was the guy that said nothing wrong with his hands though? Donald Trump.
Because he got small hands.
Small hands, so we know they say men with small hands or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It was in a debate.
Yes.
Yes.
Donald Trump he just take everything. He has sensitive. He take everything to heart.
Yeah, but who does that though?
Narcissist.
Yeah, nobody do that to him.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, people gonna say a lot of stuff about you when you're a public figure, so he should know better than to.
Yeah, but in the debate though.
Right. Yeah,
who talks about a manhood or whatever.
And then he responds,
right?
Like, who you talking about? Not me. It's like, what?
I have an issue in this department.
Like,
right.
Check my references.
Right. Check the receipts. Yes.
So yeah, but Steve Harvey. So do y'all think there's any truth to the fact that to the allegations that she
only time will tell.
Yeah.
It could be something. Something must have happened. Something must have happened.
Because one thing for sure is social media do take and drag stuff and make up a lot of stuff. But a lot of times it be a lot of truth behind some of the foolishness.
Where did this story start?
It started from somebody like with a small social media page. And that's why they say they're not sure if this person was just trying to get some, get some attention, draw attention to their page.
Okay.
And then the bigger pages just caught onto it and started running with it. But I don't know. Even if it's not true, just people just don't want to see this dude, win just because they know his background, how they got together, how he supposedly cheated on his wife with Marjorie. So they really don't really dig.
And Lord knows the last thing if she cheated on Steve and her daughter out there,
And
too,
I hope it's not true just because of the domino effect of recklessness that would come from it. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I
The
hope
mother,
not.
the daughter, like, come on now.
Now, what do y'all think about, like, he showed more favoritism to her kids than he did his own kids?
I've noticed that too. One of his daughters stopped speaking to him.
Yeah.
One of his twins has stopped speaking to him. And I thought it was because, you know, like sometimes when men get a whiff of these women or whatever, but his kids are grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, her kids, both of their kids are grown.
She got
I
3
feel
kids,
like
right?
he did what a lot of men do.
Men
Get with a new.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
yeah.
was trying to
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were saying.
Yeah, I was trying to say
Yeah,
that, but I got
absolutely.
stuck. But yeah, like he chasing behind the mother so much that
Yeah.
he's
Neglecting his kids.
you know,
Yeah, like he,
blinded by
they'd
his
be all right.
kids,
You know what I'm
his kids,
saying?
her kids, to try to appease her and make her happy and keep her happy. But no, my man, you got kids over here.
That's
And that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, I'm glad that you kind of brought that up because that makes people, well, me, I noticed that too. Look at him a little differently. And sometimes when I be seeing him talk and listening to the stuff that he be saying, yeah, he might speak a lot of truth because he might have been there. These are personal experiences. But one thing for sure, and two things for certain with me, if you're not living a certain way, don't give me no advice.
Right, yeah.
And I don't know for sure how he's living. It's not
And
always.
he gives a lot of advice.
Right.
He got a lot. Yes, he got
Right,
a lot of
It
opinions.
don't always match
Right.
with the
Yeah,
things that he said.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I understand marriage is this hard, relationships is hard, whatever, but you giving advice from a third marriage. You know?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got kids that's not speaking to you for whatever reason, but you want to talk about parenting. You know, so it's like a bunch of stuff that contradicts and it just
It don't go
equal
out.
out,
Yeah,
right?
So yeah, one of
absolutely.
his biological daughters stopped speaking to him, and one of his sons said that he didn't have a relationship with him until he was 16. So you know, now the new girl, what's the Lori Harvey?
Lori,
she
got his last name.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
She took his last name.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what?
crazy.
Listen.
How do you adopt a child after a child is grown? I mean,
Yeah, but see, because they want to take on that Harvey name, so they
the
can
legacy,
benefit from
right?
that. Yeah,
Right.
so they can benefit from him. Whereas though his kids not really.
His daughters changed their names.
They did. The
Yeah,
biological.
they married. Yeah,
Oh,
the ones
okay.
that married, they took their husband's names.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I mean that's what you're supposed to, but still, at the end of the day, they hyphenated. No, his daughters took their husband's name.
So look.
So while Lori Harvey taking their daddy name, they taking another man's name. So that should say something right there, you know.
But Lori Harvey, I bet you if she get married, she gonna keep that Harvey though.
Absolutely.
Because it's a
Absolutely. She is not gonna change her
That's
name.
why his biological daughters shouldn't, they should keep the name too. Though.
Yeah, right. They got whole.
But they're Harvey in blood.
Yeah. Oh, so all right. So if they Harvey by blood, then it don't really matter.
And it's always gonna be their maiden name.
Yeah.
It's always
If they
gonna
get
be
a
their
divorce,
maiden name.
If they get a divorce, they can take their name back.
Go back to
Forever. They're gonna always be a Harvey.
Yeah, absolutely.
They was talking about her son was changing his name too to Harvey.
All her kids.
Yeah.
I think he adopted.
That's crazy.
That's all of it. That's because it's all attached to dollar signs.
Yeah.
If he was a regular man out here, them kids wouldn't be taking his name.
Yeah. Mr. Leon.
Mr. Leon.
Mr. Leon. Everybody named
Leon Williams.
Yeah, you're right. It's all about the money. But don't that make
Wow.
That's a hustle right there, though. She got her hustle down pat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The daughter coming up just like her.
Yeah, she definitely.
That just everybody can see that her hustle except for him.
Isn't it how it always goes?
Because all right, as a
or
woman,
does
though,
he?
if
Or
y'all
does
see,
he not
if y'all
see
see
it?
a dude, if y'all meet a dude and he not taking care of his kid, don't y'all? Or if y'all going out with somebody, wouldn't y'all encourage him to like, all right, well, if my kids come in, why don't you bring your kids or include your kids?
Well, if you got kids and I don't see your kids, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, not if I don't have to physically see them, but you know, somebody be like, You
Right.
know, somebody be like, "Oh, I'm with my son. I'm about to take my son to the barber shop or something."
Yeah.
Like you never hear mentions or something like
Yeah.
that. And these people got kids. That's the problem.
Yeah, that definitely is a problem. It's also a red flag.
Well,
Right.
It's time to go.
Well,
You
sometimes
Go
date
ahead.
somebody for 2-3 months. You know they got 4 sons, and you ain't never heard them say
yeah.
A
anything
word
about
about
their
him.
son. Like, you get your son a pair of shoes this year. You
Right,
know.
yeah. So but everybody can see through her hustle except for him. So yeah, he is blinded by love.
And how she be walking and it's the eyes. I remember he was
Get him
watching
every
her
time.
walk on some
Yeah.
videos.
And he
so
old,
cool.
he old school. You know he love a little light skin, light eyes. That's
He
his
like
thing.
that.
Like a bad red bone.
She a light and brown.
She definitely would be considered a red bone or a light skinned chick
Yeah.
to me. She got the hair, like it's just all.
She like this complexion though.
Yeah, I thought she was
Really?
like. I thought she was like. Yeah.
But that's makeup.
She a little brown.
Yeah,
She a
that's
little brown.
makeup and the lighting in her.
Look
Yeah.
at him, they close to the same complexion.
Yeah,
though.
she a little browner than what I thought.
Yeah.
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 Then it's definitely the
She
eyes.
got game though. She definitely got game.
Listen,
Yeah.
she need to share
Take some lessons
share
from
her
her.
ways. Can you
Right.
share your ways, Mrs. Harvey? Yeah,
Right.
what is the prayer Marge
Who do
said?
y'all think got more game, her or Larsa Pippen?
Her.
Her because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
you gotta look at the history.
Yeah.
You know, like her history. It
She
goes
ain't
back.
never Larsa
her
ain't gonna pull this
kids-
off.
Yeah,
She
Larsa
ain't gonna
can't
pull
pull
this type
this
of
off.
heist
Right.
off.
How
No,
her
no,
kids,
no.
Her daughter's the same way. You know,
Yeah.
like her for sure.
Yeah, she passing the game.
Larsa over there making herself a target. Like, what are you doing? Like, you making yourself a target. This is not a legitimate hustle, man.
Yeah, she hustling backwards.
Absolutely.
She had Scottie Pippen. She had access. Well, she got half his
Look at
money
Scottie
now.
Pippen now.
So instead of her going for somebody else, she should have went for the owner,
Oh no,
not
Like the
Jordan's
owner of what?
son,
But
the
then
owner
it's
of
all-
anything,
Oh, okay, yeah.
any of the basketball teams,
What you say,
anything.
Yo-Yo?
No, I had Scottie Pippen confused for a second looks with Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Dennis Rodman. Oh, okay.
She should have went. She could have even got another player.
Who?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Who?
saying.
Larsa Pippen.
Yes. Why you gonna go? Yeah, exactly.
And look, she still got his name.
Who? Yeah, she carried a Pippen name.
Out here dragging this,
Yeah.
exactly, dragging this man name through the mud. He probably somewhere pissed off, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? Because she probably was a problem. She probably was a big headache.
Yeah.
She's a
Laughing at her.
All right. Now, what about? All right, let's go on to the next topic. What about Brittinay Rinner? Y'all,
So I just looked it up. That's what I was looking up.
yeah, Brittinay Rinner.
Okay, so who is Charleston White?
He's like a social media influencer. Yeah, influencer.
I've seen him, but I didn't know if he was like a retired something or
But
no.
he
Just he has this podcast.
well, no, he known for saying like outlandish stuff about different like going at like big different famous people and stuff like that and having
Like
beef.
a male version of Wendy Williams.
He like troll people. And then
Okay.
people get a reaction out. You know, he get a reaction out of people, and then it causes back and forth. But
Okay.
he let you know that if you know, he'll call the police on you if you put your hands on. You know, so
He
that's-
one of them.
yeah, that's his whole hustle. But yeah, so Brittinay Rinner was on a podcast, and it seemed like she had like a nervous breakdown or something, and she was like throwing bottles and cursing and stuff, throwing water bottles at people. And
Yeah, but she
cursing.
gave him a lap dance or
Yeah,
something.
she gave Charleston White a lap dance, but that was all part of her like almost like her I don't know what did they call it, like a panic attack or a nervous
Oh, she had like a
breakdown.
mental breakdown.
Yeah, all in a no, she gave
No,
she getting a lap dance first.
And then she started throwing
And she
water
was
at
drunk.
them.
And she kind of came like unhinged.
Yeah.
And then she just started throwing stuff at like the cast members and the camera people and
Yeah,
stuff.
water or
You know.
something.
Having a temper tantrum.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She be.
But yeah, I'm thinking that she is
Oh, she looks like she's drunk.
yeah, she was kind of drunk on there. Well, it looked like she was drunk or under the influence of something.
She moved. Oh, she really is. What is going on?
Yeah, and I think Charleston White is married too. Shane kid.
Do they have?
Oh wow.
I'm about to say, do they have?
Well,
He took.
no,
They
he
took
not
his.
encouraging her.
They took the what's the name off his head? Oh wow.
Yeah, he gonna be like, hold up, you gotta back up. What
Well,
you
yeah,
doing?
he didn't say it. Hold up.
Her George Sean. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she threw water on both. Oh
She threw water on
wow.
Charleston White too.
And the co-host,
Yeah.
and then threw the bottle and.
Well, they were saying that they asked her about her previous relationship with the basketball
Oh,
player
she
that
is
got a kid by.
twerking.
Yeah, so she just really just made herself look crazy.
She might be on something.
In front of all of these men.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know her from being. She kind of like the Corinne Stephens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's out her name. Yeah. Corinne.
No, I know who she is.
Listen, let me tell you
No,
something.
when you just
I was
said
in
that,
her
I'm
book like this.
I
Yes.
read her book and I never read it.
What? I was in that joint.
Look,
So
I'm
what
about
was
to
her
look it up. All the people she been with.
Oh, okay.
Superhead.
Superhead. Yeah.
I heard about
Did
this.
she mess with Bobby Brown?
Everybody. But a baby has always Wayne. Oh
But no
Lord.
way the girl McCray married.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
he
sure
tied them
did.
up. Yes.
He sure
Daddy
did.
Winslow.
Oh, okay.
The son.
He married her. Eddie Winslow married her.
Superhead.
Wow.
Look, I'm about to look this up on Amazon.
I wonder why he married her.
Superhead.
Did you hear?
Yeah. That's crazy.
He didn't think twice. He was, oh yeah. Woo, I done won. He put his cape on and everything. He was Superman. He was like, I done won.
Yeah, I did hear her say that,
And that was part of that issue. That was
Video
part of that
vixen, right?
issue. Yep, video vixen.
Yeah, I did hear her say no matter who she with when he called. Huh?
Right.
I don't think.
She got married again.
No, I don't think she married. But
Why?
because of Lil Wayne.
What
Because of Lil Wayne.
say?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
was
she
looking
married.
at something the other day with Lil Wayne and who was I looking at? Oh, I started looking at Manny Fresh. I was looking at Juvenile, Tiny Death.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yo, Manny Fresh.
Girl, wait a minute. So
Manny Fresh.
Juvenile, I have to put my glasses on. We real off topic. I'm sorry, we can talk.
No,
about
go
this.
ahead.
No, so Juvenile teeth, them gold things. I'm like, he is too old for this. Manny Fresh. I remember seeing memes on Facebook and it said Manny Fresh is like somebody baby mother that went gay. Baby mother look just like that. Then
He's never gonna not look like that.
when you was talking about Lil Wayne, I looked all of them up. I was looking, Cash Money up. Lil Wayne had a whole bunch of pretty females. Lauren, he got baby by Lauren London.
All of them.
Olivia. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like if you look at Lil Wayne,
I hear Lil Wayne is a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's
good guy.
yeah. The one that he was married to, Toya, she said that because there was some type of controversy that came up, they said that he don't go on social media, he don't have Facebook, he don't have Instagram, he don't know what's going on in the outside world. All he knows is what's going on in his world. And they said that he is the most nicest, humblest person you will meet. They say he treats you like whatever, like a god or goddess or whatever.
And he's smart. Oh, this kid's love him
He's like a
bad.
tarantula.
Yeah. Especially now. Especially now. But before I felt like he was but he's he's so intelligent. Like he is so smart. Like I could be in a room with him and be okay. Like
5 feet. He's little.
yeah, I would love to be in a room with him and just like pick his brain.
Yeah.
He's smart.
He 5'5", he my height.
5'5".
Mhm.
He's a dope guy. He isn't what he looks like.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
perfect
Yeah.
saying. He isn't
And
what he looks
I
like.
watched
He'll be
him on
drinking
the.
that lean.
I don't
Yeah.
think.
He should. He be seasoned out and everything. So.
Yeah.
He just did the introduction for Skip Bayless.
For the sports
Oh
show.
my God. And somebody retweeted was like, I don't know if they took away kids and help, but he killed this introduction.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? I need to listen to it. All right.
Yeah.
But no, like he was on a podcast one day, and Lauren London's son, their son, called him.
He's cute.
He called him, yeah, and he was like, hold up, man, my son calling, and he answered
they
the
say he's a
FaceTime.
dad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And they had a whole conversation like nobody else was in the room, like he wasn't, on this podcast. And it just so happened that Nipsey's picture was on the wall behind him. And he was like, where your brother at? Tell him, I'm in the studio and his dad is right here. Like the picture of him, I'm gonna take a picture of it so he can see it. He was so excited to talk to him about Nipsey. It was just so dope. I was like, look at him being a great man.
How many kids Lil Wayne had?
4
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got all boys and a girl.
Yeah.
Before the
Is that
tattoo.
Nivea's son?
I think that's Nivea's son.
Yeah.
So back to Brittinay Rinner. Do y'all think like part of her breakdown was like regret because of some of the decisions that she made, as far as like in her relationship with that?
Or
I don't
embarrassment.
think it all hit her in that moment.
Yeah, I don't think that was her
She
teachable
might have
moment.
became embarrassed about something.
Yeah.
I don't think that was her teachable moment. I think she did that because she probably didn't care in the moment. Like, and she clearly is on something when she's doing it. Like she looked drunk. Like her body language, the way she's moving, it's kind of like, it gives like a substance.
Yeah.
And she might have that issue. That might be the way she get loose. That might be the way she cope, or when she comes to these shows or whatever. But
is she gonna be able to like? Is she
Yeah.
gonna be able to like have a guy like take her seriously though, like and get with somebody?
I mean, eventually she would. She should. Why shouldn't she?
who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, probably people take it. Yeah. So she definitely she'll be all right. She'll be all
Yeah, I
right.
think she will. But once she's
Right.
for one, she's a pretty girl. So not saying, looks matter a whole lot, but
They matter.
it
They
matters,
do.
and she's gonna she'll catch somebody
Yeah.
crazy and all.
She was at a date. They seen her one time on a date with Shaq. Did y'all seen that? Yeah, she was on a date with Shaq.
I don't know if anybody can take Shaq's.
Me either. Shaq is so goofy. I feel like he probably acts like that. Yeah, it's like
he's
him and
so
Charles
big.
Barkley. Like I would never date Charles Barkley.
You know what Corinne Steffens? I know what Corinne Steffens said.
Sir
about him.
Charles. He probably wants you to call him.
No.
Oh, Shaq. Yeah.
She
Oh,
said
she
that he
did.
was a snack size.
Yeah. It's believable. All the length went to his limbs.
Yeah, we going to get to politics now.
Sorry.
All right. So yeah. All right. We are gonna go into politics because like Donald Trump, all these people that's following Donald Trump, they starting to go to court and
they going to jail.
I was surprised. Like 2 former members of the Proud Boys got sentenced. One got sentenced to 15 years, and another one got sentenced to 17 years.
Good job.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the ones that was sitting behind the desk.
Mike, play the video that's at the bottom of the screen.
For his actions on January 6th. Joseph Biggs, a military veteran, tearful today, pleading for leniency before receiving one of the longest sentences so far. Here's ABC's Martha Raddatz.
Tonight, despite tearful pleas in court, former Proud Boys Lieutenant Joseph Biggs now sentenced to 17 years for what the judge called his role in a national disgrace, the second longest sentence imposed in the more than 1,100 criminal cases resulting from the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Biggs, an Army veteran, was convicted of seditious conspiracy for plotting the riot with other leaders of the far-right group.
So we just stormed the Capitol.
This video of Biggs on January 6th was shown during his trial, as well as this selfie from inside the Senate chamber. Prosecutors said Biggs had been an influential proponent of the group's shift towards political violence after Donald Trump lost the election. Ultimately, prosecutors argued he was party to the first breach of the Capitol's perimeter, and even after the attack, declared it a warning shot to the government. The judge saying what happened on January 6th broke our tradition of peacefully transferring power, which is among the most precious things we had as Americans. Another former Proud Boys member, 30-year-old Zach Reel, was sentenced today to 15 years in prison for his role in the Capitol riot. He told the court he had lost track of what mattered most and had let politics consume his life. The former head of the Proud Boys will be sentenced next week. Mary?
Okay, Martha, thank you.
Oh, I'm
So now they should be proud and loud in jail. All of them.
That's crazy though. I mean, like, why?
You talk about
This is like probably like about the fourth person or so that that I remember that's like, that's going to jail for Donald Trump. And what's the other thing?
They hoping that if he becomes president, I guess they hoping that he'll pardon their sentences.
Yeah, but he not even worth like going to prison for one day.
Yeah, absolutely. But they had all the audacity, the nerve, all of that stuff, all of that racist stuff that they live by. They had all of that when they went and stormed that Capitol. They weren't worried about a consequence. They was all over the news. They did not care. And so I'm happy that a judge didn't allow their fake apologies and like, oh, I learned my lessons, interfere with justice being done. I don't know how many years they deserve, but 15 sound good to me. 15, 17, 20, all of them sound good.
State time or the federal time?
I don't know.
It's probably, it's a federal crime. It's a federal crime.
If it's federal, they doing all that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so do it to the door. They're gonna be a little quieter when they get on them fed units with them, with the other guys that's doing real fed time.
But,
somewhere nice.
What's
Not gonna meet many of the
the one guy is still locked up. What's the guy named, the black guy that's still locked up for the Trump guy? His name
the one that was in charge of the
Harrison Floyd. Harrison Ford. I think he Harrison Ford got confused and got locked up. He's still in prison.
It's so funny to me because what did Harrison Ford play like a police officer and like a sheriff?
Yeah, Harrison Ford.
And look what he's standing in front of.
What other movie Harrison Ford played in?
A lot of stuff.
Jones,
yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Indiana Jones. Not Harrison Floyd.
Harrison Floyd. He is still locked up. Listen to Donald Trump, not thinking for us. That's the whole thing, though. You can't think for yourself. And this guy getting all these people in trouble. Who else is? Giuliani got all.
Giuliani. Everybody getting in trouble behind Trump.
He got all these legal bills and stuff like this, and trying to get Donald Trump to help him out. And Donald Trump talking stuff about him, saying that he didn't do a good job when he was his lawyer and all this stuff. Man, that's
so where's Giuliani? Is he in jail?
No, he's not in jail, but he is. He has. Yeah, he under that microscope.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, y'all got to be crazy to be listening to Donald Trump. The only person he care about is Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Remember when COVID was going around and he was like, when it first came out, when he was telling people they should just drink some bleach.
Yeah.
And the CDC had to come behind him and be
Yeah.
like, no, please
Right,
no.
right.
Well, it was a lady like
Because-
at that conference who
because-
said, no.
Because people have so much,
They're gullible.
they listen to him and they have so much faith in him that they
Mhm.
think, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people just so gullible that they believe anything that he say. I don't know why, but anything he say, they just go with it like it's true. Like who bleach? Who would think to be drinking some bleach?
Yeah, that's what Donald Trump said.
And he goofy enough to tell people to drink.
And
bleach.
people goofy enough to believe him because they
Yeah.
believe him so much. Like some people really love and idolize him. Like
But he was just like watching him as the president. He was just an example of, because I'm sure he's not the first president who wasn't like, you know what I mean, sharp. But they stayed on script. Like if we, you know what I mean, his handlers was like, all right, if we give you a script, then you need to stay on script. But Donald Trump used to go on.
He didn't care. He
like,
never
try to,
cared.
freestyle.
He never cared. And I don't think he has he's business savvy and smart in that aspect, but he doesn't have the intelligence part of it to just be going off on a tangent on his own, because he always put his foot in his mouth every single time.
He remind me of Archie Bunker. Y'all remember Archie
Oh my
Bunker?
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I used to watch that show.
Archie Bunker. He stayed putting his foot in his mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't you Anita?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I used to watch it all the time. He was so mean. I was like, this man really is like this in real life.
But you know, they say he was a real life genius.
Really?
He was a real life genius.
I heard he was a nice person, you know, in real life. Carl O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say he was a real life genius.
That's dope.
But yeah, man, I think a lot more people gonna go to prison following Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
I don't even think that.
Everybody but Donald Trump.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, that'd be crazy if everybody except for him go to.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And that Rudy Giuliani, he was popular because he was the mayor of New York.
Right.
Then when the 9/11 tragedies hit, you know, people called him he took control of that. They said he was the mayor of, you know, of the whole United States. He had a good legacy, and now he messed his legacy up
Messing
for
with
this
Trump.
dude, for Trump.
Because you know why? Because Trump was feeding him that money.
Mm-hmm.
He broke now because he can't even pay for his lawyers.
For real?
Yeah, he want Trump to help him pay for his lawyers.
Yeah, right.
Now he might get a little bit of money because, you know, he was in politics, and I guess they probably get like some type of retirement plan, but it's probably not enough to you know, all this stuff he did.
Because they millionaires.
Yeah. No, Donald Trump and them probably. I don't know.
Giuliani is too. Ain't no way.
He might not be up
To the
on
level
Trump's
of Trump.
level or whoever else level,
But he definitely got money.
He a millionaire.
Ain't no way.
That what make the whole thing funny about this dude Harrison Floyd, because he the only one. He's still in jail.
And he the token one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he do? He was the president, the campaign manager or something?
Yeah, he was.
No, he definitely wasn't in charge.
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, that's what he was in charge of.
For Donald Trump.
Some old stupid group you never should have been in charge of in the beginning.
Right.
Now, next thing you know, he's still in
Right, Blake's in jail. Now he in charge of that.
Ain't that crazy? Trump ain't come rescue him.
Heck no.
Nope. That's crazy.
I wonder if they even communicate, if he have any type of communication with him or anybody from his party.
Probably not.
They probably not allowed to.
Because wherever Trump just went to, where he going? Down in Florida when he turned himself in? Atlanta, Georgia, wherever he was at, they did a 100% gag on him. Like he's not supposed to talk to anybody or anything about nothing.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. They gotta silence him. If they don't gag him, he gonna be running his mouth, and he just might try to run his mouth, but that's just gonna add fuel to the fire if he does.
He's not supposed to talk.
He gonna get in more trouble
about anything.
Running his mouth might send him to jail. If he runs his mouth, that might really.
I'm hoping though, like when his trial start, I'm hoping that they be televised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, like it's love and hip hop.
Yo,
Like
this,
OJ Simpson trial.
yeah, this is gonna be must see TV.
But he got so many different cases. What they gonna combine them all?
He gonna be going to court in
In all different
Florida,
states. Georgia,
Georgia,
New York.
DC. Don't he got cases in DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they do it. They do that.
Yeah. He like a traveling team, like a AAU team or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
And I wonder his legal team representing him on all of it because usually, well, I guess he is who he is.
Well,
because usually it has to be state by state.
That's what I'm saying. You got to have
They
lawyers in each state so they can
they
know
got
the laws and
federal.
stuff. Yeah. He had lawyers in Florida, lawyers in Georgia, DC, and New York. A lot of people now don't even want to represent them.
It should be the same team. That's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's funny. All these people getting locked up because of
Of course.
And
What
he
was it,
don't
like
even care.
17, 18 people, right?
18, yeah. And the 18 politicians.
And he's probably not helping nobody.
Yeah, 18, like 17 or 18 politicians, but not including like these people who ran into that Capitol building. That don't even include them.
You're going down, baby, down by the road. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at that picture.
Donald Trump is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I cannot take him serious. Yes, he's insane. Like I can't believe that he's real. That's how insane.
And they said that.
Right.
But you know what the crazy
Oh.
thing is and the scary thing is? Every time that they bring a charge towards him or lock him up or have him turn himself in or whatever the case may be, his numbers go up.
Yeah.
Go up.
Is he still banned from Twitter?
Yeah, I think he is banned from Twitter.
That's for life though, right?
Yeah.
Like he can't never get back on that shit.
Yeah.
So Elon might let him back.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk did let him on Twitter though. But he had his own social media platform. Yeah, don't nobody go there. I don't
What?
even know the- I don't
Not
even know
Trump.
the- Yeah.
Trump got his whole right.
Yeah, that's funny too.
But yeah, his numbers is going up. And that's something that people better watch and pay attention to because
Mhm.
the Democratic side ain't got nobody.
Sure. What's the deal?
Like as far as
Biden.
running again, like Biden. But
Mr. keep lagging out.
Listen, it's sad when don't nobody want to run to be the president. Like they can't even get nobody no ticket. Like it's too much. Who cares? Like Jesus Christ.
he was out. They took pictures of him in Italy last week with no shoes on, walking across the street with no shoes on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it was a long black pants, a black jacket, and no shoes
No
on.
shoes.
Just walking.
Yeah.
Like he got shoes on. Walking down the street, just walking.
Yeah, that,
Kanye didn't give any of that. And it'll be a way for people that are following it. So you start seeing people walk barefoot, just know Kanye did it first.
Man,
That
I'm
just
not
goes
walking
show-
down nobody's street without a shoe on. I'm sorry. No, my feet are not touching the street. No pavement. I don't care where they are, unless they're the golden gates of heaven. Crazy. Right.
how long we been on, Mike? Oh, 50. All right, cool. All right. So I got a relationship scenario for y'all. All right. So this lady, she was 51. Her husband was 54, and they had been married for like 20-something years. She went to the doctor and found out that she had stage 1. I think it was ovarian cancer or something like that. So her husband, he quit his job, or he took some time off from work so they can, help her see her way through the sickness. She had to have, I think it was a hysterectomy.
I'm about to say stage 1 is minor, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
she had a hysterectomy. So
Not minor. But
it wasn't as serious as like 3 or 4. But so she made it through, and after she made it through the cancer and everything, she changed her life. She became a vegetarian and started doing like more holistic type stuff and exercising, and watch how she was taking care of herself.
Mhm.
So in the midst of all that, she got in shape and everything. And like she went to her husband and told her husband that she had a because of the situation, she had a different mindset. And she asked him, she told him that she had it was somebody on her job that she was attracted to, a guy. So she asked her husband if she could have a hall pass because she didn't feel like she should have to, make any more sacrifices because of her life, the scare that she had in her life.
Mhm.
So do y'all think that, and her husband told her no, and a friend of hers said that her husband was being selfish, but telling her no, he wasn't for that. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that she is justified, or do y'all think her husband should go ahead and say she can have a hall pass?
No, I think he's right, and she needs to go somewhere and sit down.
Yeah.
Because that's just like with anything else that happens, but in life, like if he was to go get sick and get healed, how would she feel if he came back and said, "I want to sleep with one of my coworkers at my job"? Like she would have a fit with that.
Yeah.
I say, ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
This is what
she probably should have just did it.
He told her no.
He wasn't going good.
And she said that she apologized to him and said that I shouldn't have put it. No, she said I shouldn't have put this this burden on you. She said, but I am going to go ahead and do it. She said, and if you're not here when I get back, then then I understand.
But that's what happens. So much of that stuff is happening in real life now. Not just from people having medical scares from cancers and so forth, but a lot of these females that are getting their bodies done, reconstruction, a lot of these females are married.
Yeah.
So can you imagine what goes on in this female with this new body, with a flat stomach and a big butt and all this stuff? You think she's gonna be 100% faithful to her husband?
I know a guy who got the stuff done for the wife.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
yeah.
And he was like,
And
I
she
ain't
ended up
really
cheating.
care. I don't know. I don't know. But he was like, it didn't matter to him. Like they had been together for forever. It didn't matter to him what she looked like, but it was mattering so much to her. So he went and got it. And I was like, I said, that don't make you a little uncomfortable?
Yeah.
like you dressing her up to send it to the wood. Yeah, it's true. So now she look, yeah.
And that's what Big Pun said. I paid for them dicks.
Yeah. So I mean, but I don't think she was right for even, because now you polluted the situation because you brought it up. She probably does have a change of heart, and if that is how she's feeling, she probably should give him an out.
Yeah, she should give him an out.
Yeah, she should.
Like, what's an out?
Or
like walk away.
Yeah, if she feel like this is her moment to live life differently,
right?
And if living life differently means that she wants to take all of these chances and do these things that she's never done, she probably needs to leave him alone and go ahead and live her life differently instead of asking her husband for permission to do something that she's probably not gonna stop doing. She probably not gonna stop doing it.
Right. And then even like with this moment,
if it's fulfilling to her.
If he was to allow her and say, yeah, like one time to say, it would never be with just one time. It would be something continuous.
Yeah.
Right.
And he probably ain't signed up for that. So again, like if the marriage was different, then she probably could get the whole pass. But
so either way, it's gonna create some issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he told her no, she's still gonna have the desire
to do it,
and she may go do it. And if she don't go do it, he's still probably gonna think that she did whatever or doing whatever.
So now she done created a trust issue with old boy. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that.
And once you break trust,
see, if she wouldn't have gotten married, they could have just walked away. They ain't had to ask for no whole pass.
Yeah. So, like, do y'all think though that so y'all think that she should just dissolve her marriage and go ahead and live the life that she want to live?
Whatever makes her happy.
Yeah.
I think because right now, on the flip side of a life scare, or death scare, whatever. On the flip side of that, she has had a revelation.
Yeah, like a new
and it don't have nothing to do with him. If she's out here now getting her body together and watching her diet and being a vegetarian, is he on this journey with it? If he's not on the journey with it, then it's all about herself. She ain't come out of that trying to think about them as a unit.
Yeah, and
So,
the thing about it though
don't
is
make
like
it
he
So
took
it's not like
time off from
they gonna
work.
be on the verge of breaking up.
He took time off from work though, like to help her through this situation. And then as soon as she get through the situation and she liked the way she looked and she feeling more confident.
That's life.
Yeah.
That's life.
It happens all the time, even without medical scans. You got some women, they get into marriages and they be big as hell.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then they might
It's just life.
naturally start to lose weight, and they start liking what they see, and
So-
getting a boost of confidence.
Yeah.
All right. So like at what age though do do women still get like enamored? Like after a while, like y'all get attention all y'all life. But like once y'all get like up in age, like at what age do y'all was like, all right, well,
I mean, I
like they get over it.
per se do not do anything for myself to get attention from other people. Like I really like the way that I look when I'm taking care of my body. Like I like the way that I look, and then me liking the way that I look might make my energy, my vibe be a little extra, but that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
It's not to attract attention, but it just does.
Right, yeah.
It just does. I don't think even at this age, I'm not like sitting around like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this so the men can come get me, the women can. Yeah. Yeah.
No, men don't
But
never stop.
They don't never.
Yeah, but
exactly.
but see, the thing is, like, I know with me, like, I don't do things or look or try to seek attention or whatever. I just do me. Like, some days I might have on a muumuu dress, some days I might look cute. I mean, but the days when I have on a muumuu dress, I feel the same way when I look cute. I'm not out here seeking and looking for attention. Now, granted, I do get a lot of attention from males or whatever, but I pay it no mind because it always comes. It's not like something that's never there. Now, the thing is, I will say there are some females who haven't really had a lot of attention from males or whatever until they do certain things to their body.
Yeah.
Until they do certain things to their face or lose weight or whatever the case may be. And then once they do that, then they get all this attention.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Right. But not boosting my ego or whatever the case may be, but I've always gotten a lot of attention. Skinny,
regardless.
fat,
I was just about to
and
say that. It
muumuu,
don't
hair,
matter.
hair,
Yeah.
whatever. It don't matter.
It don't
But
matter.
you got some females who never had that attention.
Yeah.
And so when they get that little bit of attention, they won't stop.
They're
They will do everything they can to try to keep this thing going. Like when you see these females that got these long wigs on and 10 pounds of makeup and titties up in the air and flat stomachs and big butts and walking around with their leggings on with their thongs and stuff, strings showing up here, like they do that for.
I agree. I ain't never had that problem, so I don't even know how it is to
So
be
when
an
you don't have
attention
that
seeker.
problem, you don't have to worry about none of that stuff.
Yeah.
When they get that little bit of attention, it
Yeah.
boosts their ego. Girl, you see him looking at me? Girl, please. Like,
And
what?
it's definitely for attention.
And
It is
social media
everybody
nowadays,
that I know has done it.
social media gives, if you got low self-esteem, post a whole bunch of pictures on Facebook. You get some likes, and then then you get people in your inbox and all that type of stuff. And the next thing you know, no, what? No. Go somewhere and sit all the way down.
But social media just like creates a facade though, right? Because if
It creates a facade, but it also gives these people this ego or like this self-confidence that some people that they apparently never had. They 40, 50 years old.
Yeah. Well, all right. So so when y'all say like women who always get attention anyway, because it's natural for women to get attention from men. And after a while, y'all don't pay it no mind. So it shouldn't be any different than with social media then, because y'all know that the attention that you get is just like
if a person has always got attention, it doesn't matter. If it's in person, social media, whatever, it don't matter. But if a person who never had attention or is starting to get attention, whether it's in person, social media, whatever, they're gonna take it, eat it up, run and boost their ego up. And
you can tell the people who use social media for that.
Yeah.
Like you can tell. I have social media. We all have social media, but And I post stuff, nice pictures of myself all the time or whatever. But it's just because I have a social media. Like I'm not, like I'm not posting the stuff because I'm hopeful that somebody is going to look at it and be like, yes, like I don't necessarily think that I do that. But I know people whose social media is a complete reflection of them attention seeking. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when, because a lot of pictures that I might post on Facebook or whatever, it's usually me sitting in the car or whatever. So it's like a headshot or whatever. And then like, I remember I had a female say to me one time before, she was like, because I posted a full body picture, which I don't post all the time or whatever, because I just don't be standing in front of mirrors, you know, doing that type of stuff. So, but I think it was a picture that I had posted, it was a full body, whatever. Somebody came, a female was like, oh my God, they were like, you got nice legs, or you this, or you that, or whatever. If I was you, I would be posting full body pictures all the time. Why?
Yeah,
like,
you know, because the rumor, the rumor is that if you don't, if it's a headshot, there's something wrong with you down the bottom, you know? Yeah. So I've not posted full body pictures for a long time on purpose. Like I know what I look like full body, and people like, I don't need that. So I can. But another thing, like I don't make drastic changes to my social media. Like if you scroll down, you're gonna see Big Tanisha. Like if you scroll down, I'm not trying to hide where I was from anybody, but I know people who have made alterations to themselves and act like the other person that they were don't even exist.
Right. Like right.
Yeah, they erased all of that. And I'll be like, what you do that for? Yeah. What you do that for?
Yeah. So all right, so we all in agreement that that they should either break up or she should just.
Because there's no way around it.
Yeah, because I mean, she gonna do what she gonna do anyway, and he gonna either be subjected to that or decide that he don't want to deal with it.
Or it's gonna create insecurities and trust issues.
Yeah. And then that's just another way to ruin your relationship. Like that's probably like, nah, no.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe they should just break up.
Go ahead and break up.
Yeah. Edwin. Always Edwin done a lot in his lifetime in relationships. Jesus.
All right. So that's it. That's all. We made it through the whole list for the day, Jack.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Yeah. And still came right back full circle.
Yeah. So make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page. I don't know. I always forget. I was supposed to be saying it at the beginning,
in the middle, in the end, because it's right there.
Yeah, I know. I'll be forgetting though. But yeah. So I was telling Yo-Yo we're gonna change our format a little bit though.
Okay.
Starting next week, we're just gonna start breaking it down so we can put like content out like throughout the week and not just on Saturdays. You know, like we'll talk about everything on a Saturday, but we just put it out like throughout the week.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. That way people can get access to us all week.
Yeah, they won't have like, cause I don't know, maybe people don't have time on a Saturday.
Right.
Yeah. Running to Walmart, Target.
Yeah. People doing stuff. So
grocery store, cleaning the house.
Start spreading the wealth.
Okay.
Spread the knowledge.
Okay.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and make sure to like and subscribe. The channel is growing. It's not growing as fast as I wanted to, but it's growing.
Growth. Yeah. Exactly.
It come right back.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but make sure
to slow good. Right.
Tune in tomorrow at 11. That's going to be the sports podcast. Yo coming in tomorrow to talk about sports.
I'm crying. Yo looked up like, what?
Yeah. So just tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're gonna be in here talking about sports. And with that being said, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all the next go round.